tonight.
All the talk, all the hype, but the fastest prologue as this Super Bowl is underway. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Quickly to the air is Burrow. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Burrow looking to pass. Man open. That's Jamar Chase complete. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And his throw here is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. 2nd and 10 now, Burrow. That's the tight end, Hurst, with it. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd down. And Burrow going to throw again. And that is incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. On 1st down, Stafford here. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And this incomplete. An excellent play downfield on the football. Might have had a shot to pick it off even, but it's 2nd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
He's going to let it go again. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Everyone rolls into the Super Bowl saying, hey, I'm confident. I'll just do what I did before. But let's face it, you got to be wary of the jitters going into a big game like this. Super Bowl's unlike any other game you're going to play.
And now he's starting out 0 for 2. We'll see if he can rebound. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now it's Stafford. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big conversion there for the Rams on 3rd down. 43 yards.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
Going up top for Kupp. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown Rams. Cooper Kupp, 38 yards. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches, and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Stafford's going to try and throw for it. And he will get in to make it 8-0. He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Ready to go on offense. Out come the Bengals. They trailed early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 9 yards on the pickup there as he'll be left with 3rd and 1. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. First down. Here's Burrow. It connects quickly to Jamar Chase. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. And just like that, we're through one in the biggest game of the year. Second quarter of the Super Bowl coming up next. It's a close game here early on. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Burrow on play action. He will find his man Chase complete. And touchdown! Jamar Chase, 51 yards. And the Bengals are a 2-point conversion away from tying this football game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know that
he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Rams. Bryson Hopkins, 75 yards. And the Rams strike quickly here for 6 points. And that is how you retaliate after getting scored on one play. Big pass downfield, and you hit the end zone.
Almost feels like 2 boxers just throwing haymakers at each other, doesn't it? One connects with a big one, the other comes right back. Okay, I'll show you. And they attacked right back on the first play of the drive and hit them big.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Bengals offense getting set and ready to go again here. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now.
Now Burrow loses the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. And what we just saw, very, very rare. We only had 5 of those in the first 50 Super Bowls.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field. Here we go. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll set up the screen here to mix it. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. They go play action with Burrow. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. 1:59 to go in the first half. We'll come back on Super Bowl Sunday after this. Burrow will throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Here's Powell on the return. Here's Powell on the return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here. And
it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford. Wide open receiver complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. He got 29 yards that time. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. action. Stafford. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A huge play that time for the Rams. 48 yards.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Cam Akers taking it in from a yard out. And the Rams add on to their lead. And nothing special there. They show they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight-ahead power, and they got it done.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was Cam Akers who capped it off with a touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. Now Burrow on first down, and his throw's going to be incomplete. Hayden Hurst, former first-round pick, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. Now Burrow. Throw left side, complete to Chase. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They will throw on first down with Burrow. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. To the air again, Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
He had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short, definitely was a great time to dial one up.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. He completes it to Boyd. That'll give him 8 that time, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Now it's Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Now it's Burrow. Again, that's Hurst. And some room to work. Touchdown, Bengals. Hayden Hurst, 37 yards. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. 3 quarters gone by. Don't leave your seats now, folks. The 4th and final quarter of the Super Bowl is up next. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. Now the Rams offense getting the football back. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the up.
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown. Cooper Kupp, his 2nd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Rams add on to their lead. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that's incomplete. It's been that kind of a day so far throwing the football. It just seems like nothing going right offensively.
Yeah, it's a catch that should have been made, pure and simple. And look, everything else that goes into running a good pass route, throw it all out if you don't catch the ball.
Been that kind of game throwing the football so far, nothing going right offensively. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Boyd. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. His throw incomplete. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Here's Burrow. And he's got Hurst, his tight end. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. Time for a break. We're back to crown a champion after this. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And his throw here's incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Again, it's Burrow. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Burrow on 3rd down. He gets this one to Boyd. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. From the red zone now, here's Burrow 1st down. Now Burrow loses the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Going up top for Kupp. It's caught inside the 25. A huge play that time for the Rams. 58 yards. Throwing here, Stafford.
And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. And that is incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. Touchdown, Rams.
Cooper Kupp with his third touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards. And it ends with Cooper Kupp on the receiving end of the touchdown pass. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Boyd. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. They'll look to throw now on first down. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left. Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. And I think the ball's out. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Stafford going to throw it. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Sam Hubbard making his presence felt in the backfield. Well, Charles, I don't know what you want to call this, a blowout, a laugh, or whatever it is. This was not a game.
And I believe that you saw this coming early, identified it right in the beginning of the game, and it played out that way.
Well, and it did. And for this team, just a lot of confidence coming away from this one.
Confidence for them. For the other team, though, boy, what a dismal, dismal day.